start recording now. So I think we're all good.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, we just chatted for a few minutes, so.
All right.
um, yeah, I guess we'll just jump right into it if you're ready.
Yep, I'm ready.
Cool. Well, I'm Sam. I guess I'm the job recruiter. So it's nice to meet you. This
Yep,
is very exciting. We're really happy that you're considering this job.
Excited to be considered and to have this meeting with you. So I appreciate your time.
Yeah. It's a very, very prestige job of some sort, which is super cool. Yeah, so I guess we can just jump right into some of what we offer for the job.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular that you'd like to start with to discuss?
No, how about you tell me which one of these things you want to talk about first, and we can go from there.
Basically, I guess with just everything that we offer, one of the good starters would be the location of where you would like to work.
Okay.
So we have a few different options. We have locations in New York, Boston, we have Atlanta, San Francisco, and Chicago. Would there be any preference that you would be interested in working in?
Yeah, my top choice would definitely be San Francisco. I'm originally from the Northeast, so I lived there a long time. I went to college out in the Midwest in Indiana, and now I live here. So the West Coast is kind of the only place I've never lived. So I was excited for that opportunity. So if you just want number one choice, that would be number one.
Okay. Yeah, totally. I mean, California's awesome, obviously.
Right.
And San Francisco's beautiful. So I actually think that would be a good spot for you.
Cool.
I think that you would work nicely there. So if you want, yeah, we can agree on starting in Chicago or San Francisco. I'm sorry.
Yeah, San Fran would be great.
San Fran, home of the sun. I don't know. So usually after we choose a location for one of our candidates, we talk about our moving coverage that we offer. We know that most candidates incur some expenses when moving, and we like to offer help where we can. Usually we start at offering about 60% of the moving expense for you. Would this be reasonable to you, or do you have a specific number that you're looking for?
Yeah, I was hoping to get more than 60. I was hoping minimum of 80. Maybe even not 100% would be my ideal. I know that's a lot to ask though. So do you think we can meet somewhere between 100 and 60?
Yeah, I mean, there's always some wiggle room to negotiate. So how would you feel about, actually, I think we could meet in the middle if you're comfortable with that at about 80%.
Yeah, 80 would work for me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we can cover 80% of your moving expenses. We know that it's tough, but, we are super excited to have you come with us, and yeah, we'd like to help.
And that being said, my lease is up in May, so I could start as early as June 1st. I'll be finished my MBA May 1st. My lease ends May 31st, so I'd have that month of May, get my stuff out to San Fran, and I could be ready to go June 1st.
Oh, wow. We were actually considering July.
Okay.
I mean, with moving and all of that, as well as if we help to cover with the moving expenses, we were looking more towards like July 1st. I don't know if this would be appropriate for you. I know that you would have to basically find a place to stay for about a month, but I think that that's possibly like the earliest option that we could consider for starting. How would you feel about that?
Yeah, that does just throw a wrench into things with my current lease ending.
I see.
Do you think we could talk maybe um, about a bonus covering the 1 month. I could sign on for a month by month lease, where I just sign up for 1 month. Um, Maybe working that into the compensation if we can't start till July. Is that something you guys normally do, or maybe could do as an exception?
It is unusual, but we can definitely talk about that. So maybe adding a bonus to help with the compensation for basically leasing a place out for a month.
Right.
Yeah, that could totally work. We usually start our employees with about a 4% bonus, but for this we can most likely raise it up to maybe 6%.
Okay. I actually currently, my current bonus is a 6% bonus in my current job. I was hoping that I could improve upon that with the new position. Um,
Okay,
if you're open to 10%, that was kind of what I had my eye on. Um,
I see. Um, Maybe do you think that there's room to consider maybe like meeting in the middle for that? I know that usually with our employees first starting, 10% is a little high, but I mean, considering with the lease, we could most likely raise it up to about 8%.
I could do eight.
That works? Awesome. With that, do you think that moving in by July 1st is reasonable?
Yeah, I think that considering the bonus, yeah, I could do July 1st.
Okay, that's awesome. Um, we do have a few other things to discuss. Basically, your job assignment,
Right.
which division you would be in.
Right.
Um, do you have a specific preference on any of the divisions so far?
Yeah, I definitely was most interested in A. I think I'll have my MBA by the time I start with you. I have great time management. I'm a fast learner. I'm really sociable, easy to work with, a great team player. I really think I'm cut out for Division A coming out of the gate.
Okay. Um, we think that we can actually make that happen if you'd like to start out in Division A. Um,
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen what you've done, and you seem like a great candidate. So I think for that we can start you out up there.
excellent.
Start out with the big people.
Right.
That's always exciting. We do offer insurance if you're interested in having some of our insurance. Uh,
Yeah,
for
I
starting employees, we usually start with like an E level insurance. It's one of the more basic coverages. Just like life insurance, health insurance, if
right.
you choose to take it. Is there any level of insurance that you are specifically looking for, or something that you maybe had in mind with this position?
Yeah, actually, well, as you can see on my face, I just started wearing glasses. So the whole vision insurance thing now is pertinent to my situation.
Oh yeah.
So I was hoping to do C or D, depending on the cost to me.
Okay.
So if you think C or D is a good option for vision, um, married, no kids, healthy, no preconditions or anything like that. So I don't need the top tier package.
I see.
But I think I do need a little bit more than E.
Okay. Okay. Um, I mean, you've been a great candidate, and we're happy that you're considering us. Would you be okay if we moved you up to D for insurance?
Yes,
That works.
that works for me.
Nice. I mean, vision is super important with this job, so
Right.
I think. Um,
Can't
uh,
hurt, right?
what's that?
It can't hurt, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, great vision. I mean, yeah, you need it for most things, so that's really cool. We do have two other things to talk about. Would you rather talk about vacation first or just your overall salary?
Let's go to vacation first.
Okay.
What is your typical starting vacation time for this position?
For vacations, we usually start with offering about 10 vacation days, which
Okay.
is equivalent to 2 weeks given the 5 week workday.
Right.
And then you can accrue these year by year. They basically roll over into the next year, so you can save some up. Um, but basically, on January 1st, I mean, in your position, we will just give you the 10 days on July, which is about halfway through the year. But basically, on January 1st, you usually accrue about 10 vacation days.
Okay.
Um, what do you think about this? Do you think this is acceptable, or are there any preferences?
Yeah. Current job I have 10. And I was hoping to, just like everything else, just improve upon it every change I make. Uh,
Okay.
so are you open to 15 or 20?
Um, I think we could most likely work with 15 if that works. That's
Yeah.
about 3 weeks
I think,
of vacation. So I mean, if that's okay with you, we can totally upgrade that.
all right. I think that's fair. I appreciate that.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome. 15. Sheesh. I wish I had that. Um, and now the big discussion, which is obviously
Right.
salary.
Right.
Um, we we were hoping that you would start at around 80,000, but obviously that's up for negotiation.
Right.
Um, is there just a special number that you have in mind that you're hoping to make with this?
Yeah. So my current role, I do make 87. Um,
7. Oh, wow.
yeah. And with the change from Nashville to San Francisco and the higher cost of living, I was hoping to um, 87 in Nashville versus San Francisco obviously doesn't stretch as far.
I see.
Uh, so I was hoping to make at least that, if not more, um, going into San Francisco. Now, is there incentive for you? Let's say if I were to forego the Plan D insurance and take the Plan E, is there room to increase the salary even more than you might be willing to already?
I see. Yeah, we can totally discuss that. So I think I think right now we can offer about 86,000, which I know is slightly less than you've made. But if we take the insurance down to the E class, we can most likely raise that to 88,000 or even 90,000. Would that
I
be
would be willing to go Plan E. Like I said, healthy, just me and my wife, no pre-existing conditions, anything like that. So I could probably get by with the E.
okay?
But definitely the increased salary would go further for us.
Okay. Um, so with that, we could offer. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous to let you choose between 88,000 or 90,000, but uh, would you?
I would really greatly appreciate the 90.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if I gave you a choice, obviously. So I think if we take you down to Class E, we could offer about 90,000 if that's acceptable with you.
Yeah, I could do that.
Awesome. Nice. Well, this is looking great.
Yeah.
We're obviously very excited to have you here, and I'm glad that we could kind of discuss this and talk it out.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm excited for the opportunity.
yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to actually meet in person after we fly you out here. That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
San Francisco is beautiful at this time of year, probably. Um, so sweet. Awesome.
awesome.
Well, thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
I appreciate your time.
Sweet.